These are my beautiful marigolds on my balcony garden, and I am gonna to make infusion in oil to use them for my soap. In English it's quite confusing because you call the calendula marigolds for some reason. You don't call marigolds calendula, and I don't know why you are doing that. A lot of people are getting confused about that. But in Germanic languages, it's called tagetes. And in my language, which is Latvian, it's called totally different. It's called samtenes, which is the velvet flowers. I love them very much, and I decided to use them in soap making. In some cultures they use it as a medicine, somewhere use as a spice, and in India they use it as a decoration. First we will start with the lye solution, and I am making this time with water. Usually I make with ice cubes, but I have made some soaps and I have run out of ice cubes. I didn't put them to freeze more yesterday, so I have to go with the water. And to the water I will first add the sea salt and citric acid, salt for hardness and also for better unmolding experience, and citric acid for reducing the soap scum, and also so that soap would work better in hard waters, since in Switzerland here the water is quite hard. It's a very good water, but it's quite hard, so I'm using citric acid and I'm happy about that. And if you use the citric acid in your soap, if you would like to use the citric acid in your soap, there are a lot of nice videos which talk about the citric acid in a soap. But basically, if you add 10 grams of citric acid to your lye water, then you have to add extra 6 grams of lye to balance it out. Otherwise, your soap will not have enough of the lye, because citric acid reacts with the lye and reduces the quantity of the lye in your soap. And if you don't want to use the salt, you can also use sodium lactate. I somehow don't want to introduce another chemical, so salt I have, and it's something I know, so I use it and it works for me fantastically. So salt it is for me. And since I'm not using ice cubes instead of water, the water will heat up quite a lot. So if you don't use ice cubes instead of water, or if you don't freeze your liquids, I would suggest you don't breathe in the fumes which are produced by the live water. So you better don't stay over it. Don't stay where the fumes can reach your nose. You can maybe hear the hissing of the lye reacting with the citric acid. If you use the ice cubes, you don't have that kind of hissing. And now my hard oils. In this heat, the coconut oil is almost melted. It's hardly keeping together, but it's still not totally liquid. Shea butter I probably will need to open other container because not much left in this one. Fancy cacao butter because my sources have run out of cacao butter. I cannot buy it even for a higher price, and I think I will switch. I recounted my recipe using cocoa butter, and actually you can basically replace the cocoa butter into the recipe almost one for one. So if you use cacao butter in your soap, you can also try to recalculate your recipe with cocoa butter. It used to be more expensive, but I think now with the price jump and unavailability of cacao butter, I think it will be the same price or even cheaper, and you can replace it. And qualities of the soaps, according to the soap cult, basically don't change. It's I was like, what was that? Only a few points came down the stearic acid. No, stearic acid went 1 point up, and palmitic acid went, I think, 2 points down, at least in my recipe. Maybe if you use more cacao butter, then it might be different for you. The first one will be this nice infused olive oil. Yeah, many people are going away from olive oil, but I looked at the situation and I think I will stay with olive oil for now, because I don't really like to use the sunflower oil in my soap. I used to make one kind of soap with sunflower oil, but unfortunately the soaps that was the only soap where I got these, dreaded orange spots, which meant that coconut, the olive oil, the sunflower oil went bad in there. So I don't really want to use it in a soap. Maybe if you use a very small amount, it's fine. But if you replace the olive oil, I never, with my normal soaps, with my soaps with olive oil or just olive oil soaps or high olive oil soaps, they always last for very long. I never had the problems or some spoilage in it, but with the sunflower oil in a soap, kind of don't trust it for the soaps oil, because I want to use the organic one, and here the only organic one is extra virgin, so it's already more expensive. I don't have the olive oil pomace or something like that available. I haven't seen it in a shops or in a wholesale. Castor oil. I am running out of it. Hope it will come soon. I ordered it, but should be enough for this time. And I used a tiny bit of neem oil, which maybe darkens my soap a bit, but I don't know how much benefits are left there. But even for, like, the feeling, the appeal, many customers like to have it in the soap, so I keep using it. Just even a tiny bit. I use the neem oil actually in many of my products. Okay, that's it. This is my sandalwood powder. This is not a red sandalwood, but this is one which is fragrant. I might add it, and I don't know if I will add the fragrance to the soap. A video with the Indian lady making soap with the sandal and with the marigolds. Those are actually traditional spiritual things in India. They make garlands for the gods with the marigolds, and supposedly there are like protective properties to them. That I don't know. I cannot verify that, but it looks beautiful and inspiring. And sandalwood is also used in fragrances. And since we are talking about these spiritual things which we are adding here, I decided to add from Mystic Moments the essential oil mix. It's not a fragrance oil, but it's an essential oil blend called Meditation. So I will add this one to the soap. I rarely use the mixes, ready-made mixes, but use some. I use Dragon and Fire for my Dragon Fire soap. Also the essential oil blends, two different ones together. And then I don't remember if I used any other. I think I used something, but I don't remember at the moment what that was. Okay, let's add my melted oils. I'm thinking, okay, since I don't know how this essential oil blend behaves, I would rather just weigh it separately and then add it after I already mixed the soap. Okay, that's my meditation, and there will be some fragrance from the sandal. So I think I weighed everything I needed. Let's put back off the scale. My live water is still very hot, but since it's just one soap color, I think I will be fine. I don't want to wait. Let's see what temperature is my oils. That is good. The live water is hot, but I think I will be fine. Let's try my luck. Wish me good luck. It's a little bit tricky, but I hope I will be fine. I have seen plenty of people who make one color soaps, not wait for their live water to cool down. Quite high. I think I will add my essential oil and pour, because I think there is ylang ylang in this essential oil, and that might accelerate the batter quite quickly. Pour it before it starts playing tricks on me. Okay, you can already feel it accelerating greatly. Just in time. Okay, that's it for the simple soap. I don't make any toppings, just cut it afterwards. This is, and then I make a soap stamps on it. That's how it is gonna to be. I'm putting it to gel, and see you for the cutting. You can hear the rain outside raining, and while I'm cutting the soap. And that's how it looks inside. Very simple. And you can see that there is a little ring there inside. That means that it didn't go through the full gel, but partial gel, but it will disappear later. There, you know, when the soap will be curing, that color will even out. The ring will not be visible later. And now for cleaning the soap, I have not decided what I will call it. It has a marigold and sandalwood, but it doesn't smell of either. That meditation fragrance which I used, meditation essential oil blend, doesn't smell of sandalwood. Sandalwood essential oil is actually very expensive. I don't know, next time if I make the same soap, if it's popular, I might use different fragrance for it. But the fragrance is very very pleasant and nice, but it kind of doesn't remind me of either. So should I call it a sandal soap? I don't know. I will clean it up now with my usual method of rubbing alcohol and old clean cotton towel. That way I'm not creating an extra soap scraps, and I can clean up the soap all over, not just the edges. If there is some not even spots, I can even them out. I really like this method. This soap can kind of have quite sharp edge. It's not the next day, it's few days later, so it kind of has gotten hardened already. I wait so I can stamp it nicely. And now the stamping. Usually the simple soaps I stamp without the gold, but in this case it's kind of quite brown, it needs some refreshment, so I will use the gold for stamping. So then they will look more happy and bright. After all, I decided to call this soap sandalwood, and that's what I'm stamping there on the other side of the soap. I have this little stamp. I don't even remember where I ordered it, where I can put the letters in, and then it spells whatever I put it in here, the sandalwood. If you have watched so far, then probably you liked the video. So put your like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. And see you the next time. Ciao, ciao.